Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, Animals cosplaying. Let's try on a new track. Yeah. Where were we? He's dressing up like a banana. It's a little high and tight in the crotch, if I'm being honest. But at least it's got a cup structure so my junk isn't being vacuum sealed. The white cape is surprisingly weighty and it has me constantly grabbing for it to avoid getting snagged randomly. I fumble with the door handle for a few seconds, having to adjust to the thick red gloves covering my hands. As soon as I open the door, Olivia blinds me with a flash from her phone and devolves into goblin-like giggling that then further devolves into snorting. There's no doubt in my mind that my entire head was beat right after that. Woman, I will one slap the silly out of you. Nuh-uh. We both know I can still kick your butt from this chair. I mean, you can't. Your legs don't work that way. Literally. I roll my eyes and she begins snickering again. She has a white turtleneck and pants with yellow boots, and she also has a black and blue flight jacket. Did she dye her hair brown? Oh, I see how it is. You get to go as your favorite golem pilot, and I get to go as one of a handful of bald dudes in anime. You've any idea how expensive cosplay wigs are? Stop whining. People love Saitama. I mean, maybe, but for one, I feel like the comic kind of drags. Like, man, Volume 2 was just kind of boring, and even Volume 3, not getting to the meat and potatoes. Meanwhile, I'm reading Mob Psycho, and it's like just brisk and breezy, and I'm like, like I'm slipping and sliding on a nice layer of grease. Just moving along in life. Dyeing your hair's better. Not to be a bitch, but that color is so not you, girlfriend. Much better, dummy. Besides, it's just a spray on, it'll wash out. Besides, like I'd take your advice on hair. Livy, hey man, I want to say goodbye. Finny comes skidding around the corner when she says something. Wow, you're that One Punch guy! You let this kid watch One Punch? Shh. Only wants to get him to shut up. Don't let Auntie... I mean, One Punch is not that bad. Maybe a little violent and gory, but not bad. Alright, Finn. We gotta get going. Stay good. Pat him lightly on the head. I'm given a star when he explosively ragdolls on the floor and plays dead, even lolling his tall outside of his mouth. Ha ha, very funny, kid. I shoot open and he laughs at his own gag before bouncing up to his feet to see it. Bye-bye! Livy and Anon, give me something for Power Raptors! Damien and Liz already waiting for us in the car, with a lot looking at me with other confusion in my getup. The suit squeaks like a den of mice, and I wheel myself into the seat. So, where are you guys going dressed so colorfully? It's Cult Folk Out Dericon 2019. Apparently it's like only the second year of being a thing. It's 2019? That changes so much about the situation we find ourselves in. What? Hold up. Hold up, please. My phone. I need you to hold it. Grasp firmly my phone. Yeah, you never mentioned the year. Oh, you motherfucker. You know you double-backed on this shit. Or it's a joke name, I don't know. It's like if you're working off a pre-established thing. Where were we? It's called Volca Dericon 2019. Apparently, it's like only the second year of being a thing. And on still fucking iPhone kid, even in this context, because he's still 18, 19, which means he was still around when the phone came out. It's for everything anime related according to the website. I.e., plenty of weirdos to people watch. Liz scrunches her face and I just drill out to the side of that. Well, as long as you two have fun. Damien actually invited me to go bowling. Practically squeals that last part. It's mini golf, Liz. Yeah, we were there when he asked you, Liz. Oh, right. I just kind of forgot on both counts, but sounds super excited. If I didn't know how long a time this was coming for her, I might have been insulted at how excited she seemed to be Liz not being there, Liv being there. Really don't like how much we're abbreviating Liv with Liz. Ugh. The fact that Evelyn makes for Lynn makes it worse. I'm gonna kill myself if I ever do that. It would wreck my mind. You know what? Despite my griping, a convention will be fun, and Liz deserves this. Though Damien will be happy going to either, so he's the real winner. The car ride to the convention center is a bit slow to make our way against the full Caldera rush hour traffic, but soon enough we arrive, and Liz drops us off the front of the building. Already a dozen Technicolor freaks are dressed to the nines in over-the-top get-ups as you'd expect. In as over-the-top get-ups as you'd expect. I probably recognize 2/5 of the character on display, and half of those are people just dressed up in Super Saurian costumes with yellow pineapple-like wigs. Oh, Super Saiyan. I mean, it's really easy. Just get an orange shirt. Even here, there's only about 10% human population. Each one I pass greets me with a patented purse-lip nod and camaraderie. Luckily, despite the madhouse that it is, the convention center itself has more than enough space for me to push Olivia through. It's time to have a serious discussion that I've been kind of putting off, but this is the context where I guess I'm going to have to bring it up. So, sit down, go forward like a couple of minutes if you have to, but, So what about human women? And sexual abuse, right? I don't know how to put this, but conventions are bad enough where, the human men are pretty close. Imagine the difference between dinosaurs and normal humans, like, on average, and now with human women. And I don't know how to tell you this, but, like, the statistics of sexual assault are probably absolutely abysmal. It's not funny. It's not a good joke. It is the kind of stuff that comes out of world building that you gloss over, but it's the thing that came to my mind, and I'm bringing it up. But we're not going to focus on it because I'm sure it's not going to either, so... I'm just saying, man. If you wanted to, you should probably call someone before you talk about it, because it's a pretty heavy subject. You straight congoers shout out on Olivia and I, usually addressing one or the other of us in our outfits. Maybe Olivia was right about people loving Saitama, because the majority of them are cheers directed at me. I was at a negative association with the character after the mocking comparisons on Rock Bottom. Fucking nerds. But I actually feel pretty cool right now. You know, that is the coolest guy in a place full of dorks. I mean, that's been you on 4chan, man. You are exactly ready for this. After we hand over our tickets at the entry stand, we're given a small map of the venue and the itinerary before being led into the convention proper. The floor is massive. Practically just a warehouse with tables and stands set up everywhere. Olivia consults a pamphlet we were given at the front as I spy the artist's stands that run as far as the eye can see in either direction. Prints of every size and even silk banners are hung here and there for sale. Some of the pieces on display range from badass original pieces to borderline smut. Like, holy shit, dude, really riding the line there. I feel bad for the few idiots that thought it was a good idea to bring children here. So, Liv, anything look cool to you? There's like a bookshop or two I want to check out. I've been in our book for Gundam for a while now. You know, for art study. I nodded at that before taking the pamphlet myself in one hand. Luckily, the tickets weren't insanely priced, though looking at all the booths, anything you can purchase here is. I was thinking of looking for gifts, I guess. Then he said he wanted something for Power Raptors, right? I hope we take a look around the floor and end up at the Kino Kuniadon books. I don't know where that's from, sorry. She glances off towards the ending destination before turning back to me and shrugging. Alright, where to first? I consult the guide at this point, totally out of my depth on our heading. The map is packed with shit. I'm impressed that an autist shut in like you, Anon, can survive a con space on his first go. The place is absolutely packed with shit, given the insane square footage of the floor. Luckily, the map does a good enough job of color coding services. Blue for art, green for books, red for voice actor signature booths, yellow for other? Other? There's only one booth colored yellow. I wonder, we'll have to see what it is. Gotta have one of the voice actors, though. If I recall, one in particular is about to dub a famous scene in the anime, and they got a spotty record. Either blow it out of the water, and the price online will skyrocket, or they'll fuck it 6 ways to Sunday, Yippee, another nail in the coffin for anime dubs. Well, worth a shot. Then, aside from the Christmas gift for Vinny, I want to get something for Olivia. Something she wouldn't normally get herself. I look back up at Olivia, who seems to be surveying our surroundings and ignorant to me, thankfully. I couldn't tell if I was muttering that, but the noise level must be covering it too. First, that weird yellow booth on the map. It's in the far corner, only adding to the mystery what the hell it could be. Making my way through the crowd, several people actually stopped me, wanting me to take a photo with them. I mean, I am the only human here, so I guess it isn't hard to sell Saitama look in that case. There's a group, I mean, could they tell? Could they even tell? Have they seen enough humans in their lives? There's a group of freshman girls and a tired-ass looking dad who want to take a photo. A gaggle of Akatsuki wearing robe dinos that are strike hype beast. What? Akatsuki? Is that what I'm thinking of? Hold up. Is that? Are you fucking kidding me? It's the fucking that goofy Naruto cloud robe. Oh my god, Anon, please cover your eyes. There's a group of Frenchmen and their tired-ass looking dad who want to take a photo. A gaggle of Akatsuki robe-wearing dino boys that strike hype beast poses in the pic. And even another human in a black turtleneck with a crazy V-shaped white wig, and the tons of other people gather around calling Guru? I just gotta play along because I don't watch the show at all since it was ruined for me. Ah, damn, people want pictures of us clashing. Olivia sat by, snickering all along when she snaps each photo out for herself. Oh, it's the guy from One Punch. Because there's the guy. I was kind of looking some stuff up. I don't mind being spoiled, you know. I'm an adult. I always say that if I don't mind spoilers, and if I can enjoy with spoilers, you know, it's better art. Better art can be enjoyed without the big spoiler. A good twist stands on its own feet. Stands independent of its surprise, I guess. The cosplayer gives me a bro fist. Once the throngs of needy people died, and Olivia rolls back up to me. Told you people love Saitama. Shut up. You're lucky I'm the only human dressed in him. Otherwise, they'd just see how bad I look in comparison. I'll have you told I bought only the finest Chinesium fabric. Which reminds me, you aren't allergic to asbestos, right? Hardy hard. Let's go, Amuro gay. With that sideshow complete, we resume our sojourn to the anomalous yellow booth. I am shocked to my core, not surprised at all what I found. It's a booth with some Avi Raptor cosplay e-girl I don't recognize. Thank God, I was never down that bad. Dressed up as Kale from Dragon Ball Super, and she's stepping on... Hold up. What the fuck does Kale look like? I don't... Are you fucking shitting me right now? And she's stepping on people. What the actual fuck? And you're on the internet and you're like a shut-in. You should know exactly what this is. Step on me, mommy, is the word of the day. She has a line that spans the width of the floor and maybe around the corner, and the booth have separate prices for a picture of her and getting stepped on. You're telling me motherfuckers are lining up to pay $60 to be lightly stepped on in public? Femoids are living fucking easy, my man. Except for the fact where, you know, when she walks away from that stand and security is gone, she will be mercilessly harassed for this. On top of the fact that American culture is just very sex negative. You can gore a man in public and strangle him with his intestines, but you show a pee-pee, you're out. I assure you, Anil, she has problems as a result of this. It is not that easy. If only because the creeps online are getting to you. You really gotta monitor yourself. Olivia tugs on my sleeve to grab my attention away from that train wreck of a display. Think I could ever get paid to do that? You wanna get an only feats? Am I not stepping on them? Hey, you can spit, right? Something to keep in mind in case art doesn't work out, I guess. I mean, original demo Olivia, you know, she has the zest for it, the punky attitude to need to sell it. But I don't think this girlier could really sell it. She's too soft. You gotta spunk it up. Wow. Turn back to the cosplay, catching her eyes in between the customers as I wonder if it's all worth it. A blanket smile waves for a second, and I can tell in that instance that while stepping on half the creatures that come up to her is better than being touched for a photo, each one is killing her a little inside. But she could buy a new soul after this weekend. I give a nod while idly frowning, a sentiment I'm sure she understands as a wish of good luck. This song does not work. However, I will say, don't be too... listen, while I'm all for this, right, I will point out, if this thing gets, like, if this, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But if this is about sex work, be gone. I'm sex work positive. Be gone, foul demon. You are not welcome in my house. Oh, we need something snazzy. Yeah, this works. Fantastic. God, this game's soundtrack. I gotta mention it every time. It's just so good. Man, I'm glad I skipped out on that ice cream. Ugh. I'm dying. Also, like I said, now that we're not worrying about drama and plot holes, it's just nice. Well, curiosity sated. I suppose it's on to get that signature and look for some power up this much. Up to the signature first, because as expected, the voice actor has no one in line for him. He manages to snag the dubbing role for the protagonist for Blackout Syndicate kills anyone's guess. I want to say I can... No, I can't guess it. I don't know. Sorry. By all accounts, the guy either bombs or nails every line without rhyme or reason, seemingly busy flicking his pen back and forth with his claws as we approach. His eyes light up and bounce alive to step before him. Hey man, sick cosplay. So who can I make this out to? What you wanted to say? Yeah, can you? Yeah, your biggest fan. Seriously, since so excited to see you all day. I want to cringe out of my skin at her words. It only intensifies as the poor guy beams at that. Olivia, for her part, is just happy knowing that I have to keep a straight face. Hey, thanks for your support, bro. So what about that quote? Okay, can you make it out to say, when you know that what evil dwells in the night, it makes darkness all that more comforting. Holy shit, /A was right. Saying anything I love from an anime out of context sounds so cringe. Nice. Here's hoping. Haven't hit the boot for that one yet. Here's hoping it'll be a banger. The voice actor finishes up the coat first. Anyway, who's the number one fan I'm making out to? Oh, you could leave that blank. You don't want it personalized? Fucking Olivia made this so much harder. No doubt you're holding back laugh the next time. Alright, well, yeah, it's Anon Emus. He stops just side placing the Anon face and looks up. You know, if you're gonna call out Anon's name, this is a really good way to do it. Because it's Anon's expense instead of the story. Come on, man. That is really my name, unfortunately. He shakes his head, giving up at that point. Alright, that'll be $40. $40? No wonder this asshole doesn't just have anyone lining up. I could have charged $40 for every picture with me, but I was paying this. When a voice actor's charging $20. Alright, you got me. $20, it's yours. And over the bill, which he greedily snatched her fortune to placing it into his empty till and puts on a faux smile. What an asshole! But I like his grift! As believe it occurs to me, I still don't know that guy's name. And I sure as hell won't be looking back to double check it. Olivia is crackling with laughter as we leave, though, unable to muster the words to make fun of me more effectively. I swear on my life I will embarrass you the shit out of you before we leave here today. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Also gives Olivia so much fucking power. In the right way, in the fun kind of way. We're all laughing. Explain my master plan to sell this print if the voice actor nails the monologue, and how she won't get a scent of it to Olivia as we search for a figure booth. We'll come across a handful, but none carry anything any more than skimpy anime waifus. They might as well sell the mason jars on site too. Mason jars? For what? I feel like there's a joke I'm missing here. Also, like, everyone knows they're also selling those big body pillows have a name. I'm sorry, I don't know it from the top of my head. Probably selling sleeves for those two. And you know they're selling the cool robots. There are two customers. The skimpy, horny bastards and the people who want the cool robots. I want my Metabee. Give me my Metabee. Oh. Man, I had a little Metabee statuette once, or maybe some sort of action figure. I'm so sad I lost him, because he was so cool! I liked him so much! I think they were, like, customizable and shit, too. Man, I love Metabots. I want to see Metabots again. I've not seen it in forever. Apparently, it's good. I don't remember. Finally, we come across a shop that carries shonen protagonist statues and other stuff adjacent to the object of search. Power Raptors. The shop's enclosure is made of several wireframe fences stuck in place to hang and stack figures on. It already has the best selection we've seen so far. Yeah, I know those wireframe fences. Those are pretty cool. They do it, at least. Now I'm searching, and I finally find a pretty cool official action figure of the White Raptor for Vinny. You can already imagine how many neckbeards would beat me to death on the spot to try to give this to a child. It's a bit pricey, $40 in total, but I'll cough it up for Vinny's sake. Frown down his ass, like as I inspect the box, remembering Anacon's input the night he came over paying to dinner. Seriously, Tommy. Oh yeah. Shake the thought that I don't want this day ruined by my weird hang-ups. The important thing is that Vinny will love this. Olivia wheels up to the counter seconds later with a figure of her own. It's a Wani long figure posed in crane stance. The feathered raptor shopkeep rings up the purchase as she comments, "Ah, Wani for Wani." Dude, that's fucking rude. Oh, we're doing the hibachi explanation. Wait, Wani actually means something? Of course it means fakosu. It means alligator in my language. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. I get to go all the time. I know. You say it to my face all the time. You'll be a hate again. I'm not going to be calling you Baryonyx anytime soon. Just call her Onyx. It's such a sick name. See? This guy totally agrees with the nickname. The shopkeeper accepts Olivia's tend. It's such a weird way to phrase it in that context. And places both hands up. Hey, do not bring me into this. In any case, thank you for your patronage. Be sure to tell your friends if you like, eh? Eh? Would you like some poutine? Make her way out of the makeshift structure to take a look around. I still need to find a gunpla for Olivia, and she can't know about that yet, so... Hey, Liv, you want to head to the bookstore and I'll be down the few? What are you planning? What, me planning? I don't even know the meaning of the word. You're paranoid. Alright, whatever you say, just don't take too long. And odd affirmatively, we're breaking off from her and heading back to the crowds. The pamphlet shows one or two possible gunpla locations. Gundam Plastics. I think that's what that stands for. Although we've already checked, I guess it's my only real lead. Honestly, shouldn't you make sure you know what she has already? So pass by, that stepping cosplayer's line is not diminished at all. Dear God! You can smell the incel pheromones in the air. Luckily they can't smell my fake cell pheromones, or they descend upon me like an ant colony and devour me whole. They want Olivia's feet. They want your girlfriend's feet! I eventually find one of the shops in question. Okay, these are just half-naked anime women you piece together. What's the next one? Luckily, the next one is an honest-to-God gunpla retailer with dozens of boxes stacked high of all seriousness. I do my best to look for Amuro's golem by sight, but quickly realize I'm totally out of my depth. Every single MC's golem is just a slight tweak on Amuro's, and and the long-ass model titles are not helping my comprehension at all. Oh no, Anon's is in the nerd zone. Please firmly grab Anon and give him a little pat-pats. Please grab Anon and give him a little pat-pats. Excuse me? I asked the grey ponytailed human old head who owns the place. Where can I find models of Amuro's golem? You know, the original mobile suit Gundam? The man is soft-spoken, his whole conversation is, well, that depends. What are you looking for, son? Grade? What grade? Yeah, they call them grades. So basically, it's the size and sometimes the model, the detail of the model. This your first time building one? Yeah, no, this is for my girlfriend. The world slips out before I can even think of spurging out about it. Huh. I'm getting my girlfriend a gift. I see. You know, if she's done one of these before? No, but she's no stranger to detail. She could probably handle the hardest one you have. A small laugh escapes his lips, and he gestures me to follow. Well, it's all about patience for the craft. As long as she has that, I believe you. These are our Amuro's model. I'd recommend higher yield grade, baby master, if you want higher detail. Take a look at the pricing and fuck. $5 for real grade, damn it. Master grade's even bigger, worth $60. Yeah, sorry about that, kid. I try not to gouge. But everyone's got to mark up their merch a bit to pay the con. Yeah. Oh, I get you. I rolled the back of my head. I'm about $5 short. Not about to schmooze this guy for just a model. Look at the lower grades. It's about not being in my price range, but they don't measure up the same. You know, I want to put down my little pappy paws, right? I'm going to put down my little pappy paws. I'm in conflict. On one hand, it's a cute little moment when the character's like, oh, here you go, here, $5 discount. But on the other hand, it's really bad practice. That's how you lose money. But I personally think that the idea of like, I cannot afford to find one, I must settle for lower, and she must accept that part, that I am poor. I think that acceptance of like, I don't have the money for this is kind of cute, right? Isn't there something adorable about the fact, like, listen, I'm sorry, I wanted to get you the real master, but this is all I can get you. And she's like, oh, don't worry, Anon. I know you're a little poor bastard, and you rib each other about it a little bit. And she's like, you know what? That just makes us more special, because I would never buy one myself. But you did, you know? It's like someone tried their best. That means something. Also, it makes the capitalist hellscape bullshit in these stories often just go out the fucking window. It's not about the material, it's about the heart. And if she can't accept that, then I don't know, man, get a new girlfriend. Please, Anon. I know you can never have another new one, but... I'm just saying, I think it's cuter to have to compromise and make the gift sentimental over everything else. You know, it's like, she'll never have one like it. It's like, it's the only one in her collection like this. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? Isn't that the talking point of a future episode? Come on. I look at the lower grades, but despite being my prize mate, it doesn't measure up the same. Shut up, you materialist asshole. Well, it was worth a look. Thanks for your help. Begin locking away my proverbial tail between my legs. Guess I'll be getting a one today after all. Wait, hold on just a second. It's a surefire thing, but they're actually giving away the perfect grade in just a bit. Perfect grade? Well, that's right. They'll be holding an arm wrestling contest to see who goes home with it. I'll probably still enough time to get signed up for it in the atrium. An arm wrestling contest? Probably already licked that already, but I must try. I have to try it now. Thanks, man. No problem. Mind if I get a picture? My grandson loves One Punch Man. You're really nailing it. I feel my face slip into a deadpan expression at that. Damn, even my fellow humans are saying it right now. God damn it, Olivia was right! Yeah, just like that. It's like you jumped off the page. My own existential crisis aside, I go ahead and stand beside him, doing my best to keep that look of my face and strike a random ass enemy's pose. The old man barely laughs at the result before thanking me again with a pat on the back. Off to get Olivia, and then on to the tournament arc of this episode. Make my way back to the Kino Kuniyaron bookstand, realizing just how sore my legs are from all the back and forth walking. I spy Olivia from behind the distance, and for a moment, it almost looks like she's talking to someone over her field. An arm wrestling contest at an anime con, though? Like your Saitama, channel that. Where were we? Upon closer Upon closer inspection, however, it's quite obvious that the human lard-ass talking to her is making a fool of himself, and she's doing her best to tune him out.
Just not every day that you see a lady like yourself into such a niche anime. I tip my hat to you, milady.
It looks like a strawman anime fan, replete with softcore high school DxD t-shirt, barely containing his jelly rolls, his neckbeard, and an actual fedora in the year of our Lord 2019. Hey, Liv? I hope the "is this guy bothering you" is implied, because I'm not degrading myself with that Nightwise. Who did this to you? Oh, hey, Anon. You smell like ham. You talk. Olivia greets before turning to do one last time. You smell like ham, you talk like a queer, and your shit's all retarded. Holy fuck, dude, I just witnessed a murder. Olivia, stop. You're gonna get kicked out of the convention for that. They don't allow that kind of talk anymore. Oh, shit. After the yaoi paddles, things really went downhill fast. Jesus Christ, Liv. What? This pickoff line was literally saying I looked like his favy ecchi heroine. Oh, fuck that guy. Oh, man, I appreciate it from you. God damn it. She snickers to herself before she go back to consulting the upper gunner. Not the one you want? No, it's pretty good. Why, are you in a rush to go somewhere? Oh my god, it's so cute. Why are we whispering? You're gonna meet me in the atrium and all that. Oh, so cute. I'm losing my shit. My face splits into a grin. When I said I'd embarrass you today, what are you fucking... Nettorare? No, ma'am. We do not get it here. Every single person nearby jerks their head towards us, eyes landing on the scrumming gears, simmers angrily at me. I walk backwards with arm head out in celebrations. Everyone in the book section starts murmuring. What is nettorare? Oh no! Oh no! I think I know what this is! No! No! And on you monster! And on you cruel bastard! Oh! You know NTR? It's it's basically cuckold fix. As far as I can tell, it's about getting cheated on or cheating. Holy shit! Oh. If I didn't know I was born in love, the murderous glare she trains on me would inspire brick-shitting fear. Gotcha, bitch! Finding the atrium is easy enough, and it only takes a few fields to be filled out for me to enter the competition. The "how the fuck do you know this, Anon?" coordinator goes out the round-robin tourney structure. While contestants were evenly divided into as few even groups as possible, and played against each other simultaneously from there on out. The whole thing shouldn't take more than an hour at most, given the liberal breaks between rounds. Medical care is on standby, as you'd expect for a bunch of nerds about to use muscles that may or may not have been at their disposal. You know, just saying that joke in it. You know, the peanuts.